Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Seasons. We are currently in the possession of a beautiful little magnet glove, which we're being able to use during this game in order to attract ourselves or actually repel certain objects. The ability to switch polarity while using this actually makes for very fun puzzles. Speaking of which, we are of course still in dungeon number 5, Unicorn's Cave, and we are going to be almost done with that. The first part of this episode we are of course going to be dedicating to finishing this dungeon. We've got 3 keys, and therefore we are able to actually beat all of the rooms north of the mini-boss room. First we're going to be checking out this room to the right over here. There's going to be a switch over here, and don't worry, this time around it is not a pressure switch. We simply press it normally, and the door will open. Now let's go see where it actually leads. Oh, Bimos. Always so difficult to avoid. Oh. Screw you. In this room we will actually find a couple of new enemies. The fact that they're carrying an S and an N over their head actually gives away what item we need to use in order to defeat them. They are also affected by the magnet. If they actually have the same polarity as you, you will actually repel them. But with opposite polarity we are actually able to attract them to us. And that way we're going to be able to defeat them. Still pretty annoying enemies to deal with in all honesty. As you can clearly see, these guys are pretty much killing me. Yeah, even though we're able to attract them, they're still super annoying. Let's go switch to the blue ring quickly. I'm running really low on health now, so better make sure I don't lose my medicine in this place. This is going to be a fun puzzle. Look over here. This is something that's normally impassable. But luckily, we've got ourselves a shield. Push it to the other side of the room. Past the wall of fire. Whenever leaving the room, make sure it is all the way past the firewall there. Otherwise, we are not going to be able to get the ball. And therefore not going to be able to pass the room the moment we actually get there from the other side. That is something we actually needed to do quickly. Ow. How much health do I have? Not enough, so I think it's time to spawn myself a fairy. Luckily we can actually beat these sparks. And we're able to get a free fairy. I think that was kind of necessary. Now let's return to the key block and go through the key door that is actually past there. It is boss key time. Now we are back in this room. As you can see, the giant ball is still on the switch. We actually have to push the block from the other side, otherwise we're not able to pass here. And then we actually move into the next room, where we also push the ball beforehand. But this time around for a different reason. And this time we actually needed not to press a switch, but to actually use it as a shield. Do be careful, don't walk too fast. We're still able to get hit, of course. And that way we're able to get in this door. Staircase leading downwards. Now we're also going to be using the magnet glove in the 2D sections. Of course not with this platform. For this one we just need to jump. In the 2D section, that's interesting. But this is indeed where we will finally find the boss key. Don't even need my feather in this area. And grab the boss key. However, it looks like for the way back we do need to use our feather. Not going to be able to fall on this platform. And then make a safe return. Yeah. While going in here we actually did not use the feather in order to get the key. And in order to get out we didn't need the gloves anymore. Interesting how it worked like that. Awesome puzzle design. Right, safety. Now, playing around with the balls is fun and everything, but no need to do that anymore. Time for us to actually use our final key, our final regular key. And now make our way towards the boss room. We were already in the room the moment we actually entered the 2D section where the key was, the boss key. But now we're gonna go towards the other side of the room. Oh, there's a block here. Whee! So much fun to play around with. Definitely. Repel. And then we still need to switch because we need to jump here. Alright, we are here. We have arrived at the other side of this room. Now we need to cross some gaps with the magnetic glove. Be careful, because this time around timing is going to be crucial. Make sure to let go of your button in time, otherwise you will fall. Beforehand, actually take a look on where the next block is going to be. You will see it's actually to the right over there. So the moment you stand on this platform, you can actually press the button here and attract yourself to this platform. Then go north. And remember, there's also a block over there, so use that in order to go left. And that way reach the boss door. For the next boss of this game. Which is, very surprisingly, another repeat boss. This time around from the first game yet again. The Oracle variation, you might say, of Dig Dogger. Remember, the one-eyed freak from the first game. We actually needed to use the recorder in the first game to beat him. This time around it's going to be a bit more complicated. There's a huge spiked ball on the pillar over here. And then we need to use that in order to hurt this guy. Just pull it towards you or repel it away from you. The ladder is perhaps a bit more safe. But usually the moment you pull the ball towards you, you get hit yourself as well. But that we actually use in order to hit this guy. Let's keep on repelling and attracting this ball. And try to get him in the path. And that way we actually hurt the boss. Interesting variation of Dig Dogger. Definitely does not feel like the boss we used to know from the very first game. But one thing is still the same, he will still split up into smaller pieces. And the moment he does, we can actually attack it with our sword. And the moment we do enough damage, the small bits will actually die. But if we actually take too long, the pieces that remain will form into the giant Dig Dogger again. And we need to do it all over again. And that is how this guy will work. I'm not too sure if the number of hits is going to be the same, or that he will actually split up sooner. I think we need to hit him 3 times or something. Right, where are you? Oh. Yeah, this is perhaps the best time to try to go for him, the moment he does this launch attack towards you. Then he will stay on the ground a bit longer afterwards, and that way you've got more time to actually hit him. And no, it appears not to be 3 times, it's a bit more. Because I'm pretty sure I did hit him 3 times now. Jump, then boom. That was a chance. Apparently it's 4 times. Now let's try to finish the fight now. It's only 3 pieces, so should be able to do that quickly. Almost dying again, by the way. Oh, did not expect that, but apparently even if there's only 1 piece remaining, even then he's able to form the giant Dig Dogger again. Feels a bit unfair. And unfortunately, we still need to hit him 4 times. It's not like because it's only 1 piece, we're going to have to do less damage. We still need to hit him a lot of times. Come on. Oh. I've got 1 heart remaining, help. But it looks like I'm still going to win. Awesome. Heart container, please. I need you. I'm dying to these hard bosses. Oh man. This is the kind of boss where the power ring actually does not really help you, I feel. But anyway, I was able to survive, and therefore we are yet again successful. Bosses appear to be difficult in this game, but still not impossible. The next essence of nature. Another step closer. You got the nurturing warmth. An essence of nature. Balmy days build strong saplings with their nurturing warmth. Our next hint. Nurturing warmth has brought me strength. I saw a dream of Treecks inside vast ruins. Perhaps an essence is hidden in some. But first... Despair, Treecks. Your struggles are fruitless. Decay, seasons. Steal the fruits of the ravaged lands of Holodrum. Raise the earth. Oh ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho! The lands rot and the flame of destruction burns. Uh-oh. The flames of sorrow and destruction are lit. Now only the flame of despair remains. Our sacrifice will revive the evil king and guide him to the light of the three flames. Oh ho 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 ho! It looks like we need to hurry it up. 2 of the 3 flames are already lit. Twinrova is getting closer to the resurrection of the evil king. We need to work fast. There's still 3 more essences of nature we need to find after all. We have just exited Dungeon 5. There's still a lot of work we need to do. But still, before we actually start working on that, we first need to do some side questing business, of course. It's not like we actually need to, but I want to do that. We just planted a gacha seed here, so let's go check out if it is actually ready. Let's hope Maple actually has something nice for us this time around. Let's make some room. Hi, Maple. Oh, is that my medicine? Did you just make me drop my medicine? Screw you, Maple. Yeah, you can have that rupee. I don't care about you. I care about gacha seed. Please be nice. We get a ring, which is probably not even going to be new. Let's move on to the next. And what do we have in here? Ruples. Well, this time at least I was able to carry them. Let's go to the next. On this island. This one's top tier, so this might actually be a good one. It's a ring, so it might be a good ring. You may never know. But anyway, it looks like we still don't get any pieces of hearts from the gacha trees. I found one in Oracle of Ages in Crescent Island, I can remember. Also around this time, I believe it was also after Dungeon 5 or 6. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, I need to go to Goron Mountain. So I'm going to warp to Sunken City, continue with the trading sequence over there, and I will actually see you folks the moment I arrive at Goron Mountain or Mount Kuko. The route towards the mountains we should know by now. So, see you folks in a minute. Heading west. Oh, not this way. Over here. Last time we actually entered Subrosia. We got ourselves some hot soup. Lava hot raging soup. And you may be wondering, where are we going to use that? That is going to be right over here. We did actually enter Goron Mountain briefly in order to get ourselves the Dragon Key and also to get ourselves an upgrade to our ring box. But there's of course more to do on Goron Mountain. If you move all the way to the west side of it, you will actually find another cave. And also some very annoying levers. But we are interested in the cave. And of course also the trees that we see down here. There's going to be an old man cave in one of them. And that is going to be pretty obvious. It's the middle one. Remember that for next time. And let's go talk to him. Because he's another generous guy. $9.99 yet again. And not a single thing in this game to actually spend it on. Unless you want to infinitely grind minigames for rings, but not interested. Let's go into this Goron cave and let's go see what we can actually do in here. Let's talk to you. Welcome to Goron Mountain. It's too cold to go outside, so I'm all out of shape. Big Goron is so big that he cannot fit in our cave. But it's so cold outside. The poor Goron. Oh, Big Goron. That sounds interesting. However, he's actually stuck in the cold, so he's not going to be happy. We will be checking him out in a minute. First, we're going to go down the mountain. Because we can actually find 2 gacha seed locations here. Oh, that stupid fairy. Well, never mind. It's only for half a heart anyway, so But anyway, there's going to be 2 gacha seed spots over here, 2 soft soil locations. This one over here we were already able to see from the other side of the map, the moment we were up there, on Mount Kuko. But from here we can actually reach it. And this one is going to be top tier, so a very high chance for a piece of heart on this one. Definitely plant a seed in this one. Also applies to the second one, which we're actually going to be able to find a little bit more to the west. That is going to be a hidden one. Looks like an impassable gap. However, there's also something we can dig up over here. In the snow over here, precisely in the middle, is another soft soil location, which is also top tier. Very high chance for good rewards, including the piece of heart. If this is not going to give me the piece of heart, then I don't know what will. But we will see how it actually goes. The staircase down over here actually leads back to the Natsu River. Back to the ruined keep, where the Moblin's keep used to be. I can actually quickly show that off, of course. If you go down here, we actually end up back here. At Natsu River. And that is actually how these areas connect. In case you were wondering. Also a way to get down from Goron Mountain, you might say. But alright, that was one quick little thing I needed to cover. It's going to increase my chances for the piece of heart. But now for the actual continuation of side questing. Now we're going to be climbing this Goron Mountain. And actually check out this big Goron that these guys were talking about. Do you know of the Goron Vase? All collectors want to have it. Yeah, remember this. It's going to be important for the trading sequence. Especially since we've met someone who actually collects vases. Big Goron is up above, but he has a cold, so be quiet. The fact that he has a cold kinda gives away what item we need to use in order to help him. Remember the current trading sequence item we have? Let's go talk to him. He's going to be all the way up here. Oh my, he's indeed very huge in this game. And it's also very cold, so he's not going to be happy. Let's go talk. Achoo! I'd be all stopped up. It's so cold. Do you have anything that could warm a body up? Oh, that smells good. Can I have that soup? Sure. Perhaps afterwards I'm going to be able to understand what you're saying. It's a harmony of flavors. Thanks to you, I'm all better. Take this as a symbol of my gratitude. And we get the famous Goron vase as thanks for the soup. It's a very nice vase. It sure is. At least in this game, helping someone off a cold is a lot better than in the previous one. In Oracle of Ages was also someone with a cold. It was a Tokay in that game. And we actually needed to use a stink bag in order to get him off the cold. But anyway, the moment we actually move down in here again, after helping the big Goron, we'll see another Goron has appeared here. Whenever playing a linked game, it is therefore secret time again. My ancestor's diary says he came to Goron Mountain from Labrynna long ago. If I could meet him, I'd ask him the meaning of the secret in the diary. Could you research this? Yeah, I'm actually able to go into the past in Labrynna, so... The secret is... circle, star, lowercase y, dollar, spade. Did you get it? Indeed. Apparently, my ancestor was the Goron Elder. Yeah, that is someone we know, so... I think that secret is not going to be a problem. That is something for later, the moment I actually start up Oracle of Ages again. For now, it actually does not matter. Time for us to move out of here. That is all we needed to do. And I think it is not very hard to guess what the next sequence in the trading sequence is going to be. We know of a collector who wants another rare vase. Ingo, the vase collector, back in Sunken City. This is something we can quickly solve. This is where he lives, remember. Howdy, sir. I've got something for you. Shoot! That big Goron! No matter how often I ask, he won't give me his face! I'd give my dinner for it! Fish! Gasp! That vase! Give me that vase, please! I'm begging you! Of course. It's not like I can use it for anything. Yahoo! It goes right into my collection. And thanks, here, take my dinner. My last fish. And we get a fish. As thanks for the vase. It's market fresh. And now, if we leave the room and actually re-enter, it should actually be on display as well. Yeah, there it is. Scram! Don't touch my vases! I swear! I love how he actually takes the long route back towards the place he was standing. Awesome. So, now we have a fish. Not too sure what we can actually use that for, since we can simply dive into the water here and get a new one if we want to. If it only works like that. However, it does not. What we will actually be able to do with it, we will actually find out next time. I will actually thank you all for watching. This has been enough for this episode. We will be continuing with this game next time. Treecks out!